Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to take a look at Fighting with My Family. Now, obviously, with Black Widow being out and Florence Pugh's standout performance as Yelena, I really enjoyed her performance in the film, guys. So I figured I'd take a look at the film that the first time I ever saw her in anything, and that's Fighting with My Family. I'm a wrestling fan, as you guys know. Maybe not as big as I used to be, but as far as, the character that she plays in this film, it's based on WWE superstar Paige. And yes, there are some liberties taken with the story. This is a, biography about her, her time in England, coming over to the developmental WWE and, going through the training, becoming a WWE superstar. And yes, like I said, there are some liberties taken in this film. Some of the things, being there at the beginning from her career in the WWE to, through NXT to the main roster and seeing, her become a champion, some of the things were changed for the film. I think just to keep things a little more exciting. Some things didn't exactly happen and go down the way that, how they're portrayed within this film. But the film is still very entertaining. And there are a lot of things that are, true that did happen. But again, some liberties are taken. I think, just like I said, more for the entertainment value of the film. But it's a good cast. Lena Headey plays her mother. Nick Frost plays her father. As far as, The Rock makes an appearance in this. He also produced this film. Vince Vaughn is in this as a trainer. And, or like a scout. And it's a good film. Florence Pugh, she plays and captures the character of Paige very, very well. Anybody who's a wrestling fan and is familiar with Paige knows that she's unique in her look. She's definitely unique. She was entertaining in the ring. Obviously, a neck injury, and she's no longer wrestling. Unfortunately, at a very young age, she had to hang up the boots. But she did accomplish quite a few things in her short time within the ring. And like I said, Florence Pugh really plays this well. You feel everything that she goes through, getting a chance. Her and her brother, getting tryouts for NXT. Well, not even really NXT at the time. It was probably still FCW at the time, Florida Championship Wrestling, what they were trying to, like I said, still developmental. But, FCW will become NXT eventually down the line. And, her performance, like I said, is really good in this film. Jack Lowden plays her brother Zach. Who, like I said, both of them try to go out and, they get their chance to become, WWE superstars, get those tryouts. And things don't exactly, their dream, both of them, their dream is, because the entire family, mother, father, they're all professional wrestlers. They've all been professional wrestlers in their career, in their lives. And their dream for both of them is, brother and sister, is to become WWE superstar at the same time and be within the company at the same time. And things don't exactly go according to plan as how they're hoping. But like I said, once she starts really coming through and with her charisma and her, like I said, she's very unique in her look. Anybody who's seen, real life, she is very unique. And Florence Pugh plays it well. All the, the trials and tribulations that she goes through to get that opportunity to become a big star, trying to fit in and look like all the other, WWE, female possible talents that are going to be signed. And then finally just, finding her own way and just being herself. And that's really why she stands out and why she becomes a superstar within the company. And like I said, there are some liberties. Things don't exactly go, they do skip ahead on a few things here and there. But overall, the film is entertaining. It is entertaining. They definitely, they hit on all cylinders, showing her career and, like what her brother goes through and her, her mother and father. They just, like I said, it's a wrestling family. And like I said, that's really what the family is like. I've seen interviews with the mother and the father in real life, and they're exactly, Nick Frost, Lena Headey, they play it perfectly well. How they get this down. They get it down pat. And like I said, The Rock produced this as well. And, for the minimal amount of time that he's in the film, he's great. You know, you can't go wrong with Dwayne Johnson. He's absolutely the best. And you know, this film, I'm trying to look at it, hour and 49 minutes, and it does it lag at any bit of the any moment of the film? No, not really. You know, I think it stays at a steady pace throughout. And like I said, it looks good. It sounds good. You know, you're not gonna. It's not no over the top spectacle. You know, like an MCU film or anything like that. It's a biography on on one of the really breakthrough female talents in not only in the WWE but just in professional wrestling in general. And like I said, with Florence Pugh, like just blowing my mind by just how great she was in Black Widow. I had to come back and revisit this and just, make a video and talk about this film because it's definitely worth checking out. Last time I, noticed it was on Amazon Prime, to check out. So if it's still on there, guys, definitely do yourself a favor and check it out. I don't think you're going to be disappointed. Even if you're not a wrestling fan, I still think there's something there for somebody. There's going to be something there for everybody to watch. They're going to enjoy it one way or another. I think the cast is great, and you're not going to go wrong, guys. And if you do decide to pick up the Blu-ray, does come with the director's cut of the film and includes the theatrical version as well. Let's go ahead and take a look, guys, real fast, because we have the DVD and we have the Blu-ray right here. So definitely, guys, it's definitely worth checking out. The year on this one, I want to say when this came out, you can see me just go back real fast here, guys, and see exactly the date on this, 2019. So it's not really that old of a film. But, like I said, I didn't see this in theaters when it came out, but I did pick up the Blu-ray when it came out, right off the bat. And, yeah, it definitely had, there's some comedy in it, and, there's, obviously a lot of serious, dramatic things that happen. But it's definitely worth checking out. So, Fighting With My Family, definitely check it out, guys. If you discover Florence Pugh through Black Widow, if you're a wrestling fan, if you're a fan of this guy right here, The Rock, even for the minimal time that he's in the film, it's worth checking out. So guys, like, subscribe, and comment if you get the chance, and I'll catch you guys in another video. Take care.